All right, boys and girls, it's me again, even though, you have to look at me. Anyways, I was talking to Copper the other day and thought we should probably do some kind of a video ish thing on the new rear end since he's getting my old one. And of course, French kicks on while I'm doing this. But I can't show you any video of it because I don't technically have it in my possession right now. It went to the powder coaters last night to get done. But I have some pictures of the brackets I welded on and all the stuff I had to do to get the brackets on. Test fitted it in my car and a bunch of other stuff. So I can't show you video of it, but I can have, hopefully Copper, he edits all this. I can have him take the pictures and add them in as I talk about it and all that fun stuff, to try to at least give you guys a little bit of the storyline. I don't edit it. I'm lazy. He has to deal with all my ramblings and craziness. So, but I don't know. We throw around the term fabricated 9-inch. I don't know if that's the technical term because it doesn't have like all the crazy angles. It looks like a Ford 9-inch center section. It's like their own stamp piece. Moser Engineering is who I bought it from. It's their own stamped center piece. It's their own. They welded everything together. Welded the centers together. Welded the cover basically because it's a dropout peg. They welded the cover on it. The axle tubes, all the brackets to bolt it into my car and come out really nice. Then when I get it, since I run coilovers, I had to put coilovers on it, brackets on it. I had to put my sway bar brackets on it. Had to put my brake hose tabs to hold the brake hoses. I mean, I'm sure I could have had them do all that, but what's the fun in that? Probably would have looked better, but it is what it is. So that's basically what it is. I will have Copper put a bunch of pictures, hopefully, in. I think he's figured out how to edit all that fun stuff in. But I have pictures, even the brackets I bought for the coilovers I had to modify because they didn't fit with the back brace. The back brace was a square across the back, which you'll see in the pictures, and I had to notch them to fit over that and then weld them on. I tried my first time TIGging. I blocked the camera. My one arm's getting tired. I tried TIGging. That didn't work out well. I mean, it was all right. I'm just still learning. Need a lot of practice, so I ended up giving up and just MIGging them. And I didn't take any pictures of them after they were MIGged. We can see them after we get it back from powder coat. And I had to weld on the tabs for the anti-roll bar and get all that. Actually, I cut them down and made them the way I wanted them because they were shock tabs. They were big and bulky. I cut them down and made them a lot smaller so they weren't big and bulky on there, and I moved them down over where they were on my other rear end. And so just a lot of messing around to make it work. Like I said, I'm sorry I can't take video, but I'm going to take pictures of them, or I have pictures, not taking pictures, I have pictures that I will include with this video that he can hopefully edit in and show what's going on. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright, sorry, I was interrupted as I was doing the video. But anyways, this is my new center section. I believe that says Moser on it. It does. Aluminum center section, bearing support, 1350 U-joint, billet, 456 ring gear with the spool. Just this here, outside of the housing, is the crown jewel in my opinion. Chunk of money there, but if I break this, I did something wrong. So, and I did bump the gear up. I had a 430 gear going to a 456. So we'll see how that works out. And of course, you get the required stickers here. Moser, you spend enough money, I think you get stickers. I could be wrong. Maybe they don't just give them to you. And then we got our 35 spline axles. I got one here. I haven't put the studs in this one yet because just haven't. My other axle is at my buddy who's going to drill my rotors because going from the 1/2-inch studs, which barely fit through the old rotors, to the 5/8 studs, which won't fit through the new through my old rotors at all. He has to drill them all out. Yeah, I could probably do it, but he takes care of me and he does the stuff for me. He's got that and then another little project for me. So we'll be looking at nothing here. But that's kind of the stuff I picked up. Figured I'd kind of talk about it a little bit. So hopefully we get the rear end back in a week. That's all my old brake drum stuff. That's a snowplow harness. Anybody needs a 13-pin Boss harness. No controller, both the power side and the plow side. $200. Get it out of my way. I won't take any less though. Something I picked up at PRI. For those who know, it's a tubing bender. Then the air cylinder and the Swag off-road kit to adapt it to an air cylinder. But what I come over here for is these are the spiral bushings that will be going in my rear end. It came with the factory rubber ones in it, but these will be going in. You got to loosen the tension on them a little bit once you put them in. That's why they give you this and a tool that's in there to loosen them and set your tension and everything once they're in. So just a lot of little stuff, but that's all the cool stuff I think to show you for now. Working on an oil change on my daughter's truck. Lots of exciting, well, oil filter, fuel filter, all kinds of fun stuff. And if you have a 6.4 or 6.0, you know what the blocks are all about. So, yes, I have a lift, but the lift don't help in this instance. The blocks are where it's at on this instance. And usually it's a bigger block. I just got lazy. So, if you know, you know. Alright, I do have some cool stuff I can actually show you because I do have it still here. Because not everything is at the powder coater or the machine shop. I didn't even talk about that. But I'm upgrading to 5/8 wheel studs over the 1/2 inch. Which, these are the anemic 1/2 inch ones. Well, I won't say anemic. These are better than the factory 7/16 ones. But these are the 1/2 inch wheel studs that are in my current axles, which will be going to copper. We got seals, all kinds of fun stuff. I honestly don't even know what these are, but they came from Moser too. The clips to hold them in, spacers, nuts, all the fun shit. And then that's a 600 carburetor I picked up from a friend of mine. Well, the guy actually picked up my rear end, and then I picked it up from him. He gave me that to try use on El Taxi. And then he gave me a factory aluminum intake to go on a small block. So that was cool. Now, for the crown jewel, in my opinion, my aluminum center section. While I'm at it, I figured I might as well include a video of what's going on, or at least an update of what's going on with El Taxi, in my opinion. Yeah, it's sitting in the snow, enjoying life. It ain't been touched since the guy rolled off the trailer. It ain't moved. Basically, it rolled off trailer, and that's where it's been sitting since last video. Sooner or later, we'll get to it, but just figured I'd update you guys on what's going on with it there. Alright, so basically sign off here. You can hit Copper's socials. I don't know what they are. Don't really care. He can tell you if he wants to. I think he started into some new video card or something. That has everything on it. And I know I look away thinking about stuff. But something else, or that's about it for you guys. And you guys have fun. We'll talk at you later. Alright, I know I closed the video out, but there's an elephant in the room I want to talk about. Don't know if it'll get included or not, but picked up this motor yesterday for somebody. Don't know who. Just picked it up for some random guy. Maybe he'll talk about it. Maybe he will tell you, no, that's not even included. But you will never know. But let's say 403 on the side of it. I don't know what that's about. Kind of curious. So I know I closed the video out, but I wanted to say something. Meant to say something, forgot to add it to one of the videos. So anyways, you guys, like I said, hit him up on his socials. Too lazy to think about him. I know it's Instagram and stuff. I'm lazy. I just have a Facebook. So, but you guys have a good one.